Hi guys, Samantha from Jessama Tutorials here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a doodle rose cane. So what you're going to need is a slab of black clay that is at least 1 centimetre thick. Mine is about 1.5 centimetres thick, and you can leave it like it is. We're not going to use up all of that clay obviously, but you can trim the ends as well, because you can make it square to the size of the cane that you want. But anyway, you'll need a slab of black clay. You'll also need some white or some pearl white clay. I'm going to be using pearl white. Again, you can use a different colour if you want, but I think it makes the biggest effect if you use white or pearl white against black. And my white was run out on my 4th thinnest setting, which makes it about 1 millimetre thick. Okay. You're also going to need a craft blade that is long enough for you to cut through your slab. So let's get started. So you'll start in the middle of your slab and cut out a round. And it doesn't have to be symmetrical or anything like that. Just cut out a round. I'll put that off to the side. And now we're going to wrap that in our pearl white. Okay, let's see if that's long enough. Just trim this to the right size. Okay, now the fun thing about this cane is you don't have to worry about it being symmetrical. You don't have to worry about getting anything accurate. It really is just a fun cane that is supposed to look like a doodle. Okay, so you'll wrap your black and just press to make sure it's all nice and stuck. Then you'll take your original black slab and just stretch, because you're going to need to insert that lock that you just took out. I've just got something on the back there. There we go. Okay. Insert that and just make sure that it reaches to the bottom. There we go. Okay. Take your craft blade again. And cut out another piece. Okay. And wrap that one with white. And now you don't have to worry about maybe you accidentally cut into this white line here. Don't worry about that either. You can have overlapping lines as well. That would look quite interesting. Just insert a whole bunch of circles that have some sort of related to circular shape, so it doesn't mean it's perfectly circular. Just insert a whole bunch of these and continue cutting, and you'll end up with a really cool, interesting cane. So I'll just insert that again, make sure that it reaches the bottom and that it's nice and pressed in there so it's become a part of the cane again. Cut out another piece. Got a little something on my blade there. There we go. And again, the border doesn't even have to be symmetrical. I might cut through that piece there. There we go. So that we've cut straight through that. And then I'll wrap that again, and just carry on doing this until you've formed quite a large rose, because we're going to reduce this down fairly small. And I'll show you what this looks like as soon as I'm finished. Okay, so I've finished up popping stuff in. So now I'm going to just quickly trim up these edges so I can reduce it as a somewhat square cane. I'm just trimming off as much of the black as I can. this side. Okay. Now we'll just reduce it as a square because we want to use this rose cane multiple times in a veneer, so I want it to fit together nicely. Okay, and don't worry about distortion and things like that. That's going to all add to the cool frilly wonky edges that we've got in this, and it's going to look really cool. It's another way of doing a kind of rose cane, but it's easy and stylized and interesting. And this is going to go nicely with the pendant that I'm going to make. So I'll just reduce this, and then when I've reduced it down enough, then I'll show you what it looks like by cutting it. Okay, so I've reduced it. Now I'm just going to trim off each side. Okay, and here's what it looks like on the one side, and here's what it looks like on the other side. So you're going to get, each piece is going to look different because we didn't cut it out symmetrical circles or anything like that. So it's going to look really interesting all together. And you can see the rose has a slight square formation to it. That's fine. Looks quite nice. And so we're going to use that in a veneer later on. So you can keep the cane separate like this, or you can cut up into blocks and pop it together. So you could take multiple canes and pop them together like that, so you can chop them like that. But I'm quite happy with just using it like this. So that's basically it for this Doodle rose cane. I do hope that it was an interesting and fun tutorial for you guys. Certainly was a lot of fun for me to make. I really enjoy making these kind of abstract, interesting looking canes. They're a lot of fun. You don't have to worry about getting it super immaculately perfect, so it's great for beginners to start with. Super fun, really interesting, and they make great projects. So I do hope that it was helpful to you. If it was, please do let me know. I love hearing your comments. Please do leave a comment in the comment section below, and please do leave a like. That is also very helpful to me. And if you would like to support me, I do have a Patreon account, and I'll provide a link to that in the description below. I post all sorts of rewards on there, from tutorials to colour recipes. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.